Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. So today I'm going to go over two new ETFs from Westwood, and these are enhanced energy income ETFs. So let's take a look at a few things. So I was kind of wondering if these energy covered calls ETFs would be any good. And just for disclosure, I still own some high yield option ETFs, but I don't hold any of these two yet. So I've been looking for like some good covered call or cash secured put ETFs in the energy space. So I've looked at MLPX before. So these two new guys could be interesting, MDST and WEEI. So MDST is, I'm sorry about the background noise. There's a lot of obnoxious people, unfortunately. Uh, so so the MDST is the Enhanced Midstream Income Fund, and the WEEI is the Enhanced Energy Income Fund. And I took a quick look at the management, and it's basically the same managers for both ETFs. And it's good to note that both of these ETFs have two CFA charter holders managing the portfolio, so that gives me a little bit of confidence here. And then, if you're curious, here's the details for MDST. So these are pretty new funds. This guy's about maybe like a month old. So far has almost like a million shares outstanding. 102 holdings might be a little bit much, but hey, could be for some people. And although the expense ratio is a little bit on the high side at 80 basis points, so this could be a good alternative for MLPX if you're also looking at that one too. And then here's the details for like the WEEI. So this one is pretty new. So came out May 1st. Only 100,000 shares outstanding, but I guess that'll change over time. So it has less holdings, which is pretty interesting, and the expense ratio is a little bit higher at 85 basis points. So just to get a sense of like kind of like holdings, the MDST. So I've traded a few of these products before, but only as like cash secured puts. Getting us signed on master limited partnerships could be I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. You have like these extra K1 tax forms that you have to file. But if they're like multi-state operators, it could be a kind of a pain in the butt. So you have to kind of decide for yourself whether it's worth the trouble. So I've traded ET and EPD and ENB, and the rest of these I haven't really traded, so I can't speak as to like the quality. So that's if that's something that of interest for yourself. And then the WEEI, I think this one looks more interesting out of the two to me, just because these are more. I guess like for most of these, like these are fairly well-known companies. Like for example, ExxonMobil and Chevron and ConocoPhillips. I've also just personally myself, I've traded most of these stocks before, either directly or indirectly through options. So like Schlumberger used to be like a favorite of mine. Same thing with EOG and Phillips 66. That was a really good one. But unfortunately, I ran up a little too far for my liking. But it's still a good stock. Waiting for like some pullbacks here and there. And then let's see. So and then in terms of like discounts to net asset value for MDST, well, obviously like both of these are new, so you can't expect like too many like crazy discounts. So like 3 out of 15 days. Actually, excuse me, 3 out of 18 days. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. There's like it's broken on three parts, like the days at premium and days at zero and days at discount. So really, you have to add these up. So 3 out of 20 days. Excuse me. It's been a long day. And then for well, I mean, it's not really fair because it's pretty new. So hopefully in the future there might be some discounts here and there. And it'll be interesting to see if options will also come out on these, but I'm not holding my breath. And I just took a quick look at through like their option holdings. So ST so far is pretty interesting that they have like staggered cover calls. So far, meaning like they have like for example, if you look over here, so for like TRGP, they have it staggered across like 2 months, but then also for like the month of June, they have it staggered across like uh, two strikes. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then for we, it's not as interesting. It looks like it's just like basically 1 month out covered calls, at least like so far. And I'm guessing like these ones aren't staggered. I'm guessing because of most of these guys, like they're pretty like higher priced stocks. I'm guessing that's why, and or because like it's still relatively new, as it hasn't attracted enough money yet to kind of spread out over multiple months and multiple strikes. But it's things are still new, so hopefully these guys does do well. Just because it's good to have like more, I guess like diversity in terms of different managers in the space. So I think this could be good for the space overall. And of course, this is just my own takeaway and my own opinion. I kind of think I'll probably go for we first, and then like because I guess like MLPX will be. I mean, right now it's a little bit cheaper in terms of expense ratio. So if I wanted to trade those two, like I'd probably pick we and then MLPX. But of course, that's just me. And of course, like you might not even care about the energy sector. So of course, like feel free to do whatever you want with your money, and of course, let's stay on top of your investment and your hedges. If you like this type of content, please consider giving this a like. All subscribers, old and new, are welcome, and of course, super thanks are greatly appreciated. And I'll try to get to all reasonable requests and topics as time permits. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great one out there. Bye now.